Took a pretty hard fall there too, Jeff. That was he was fortunate he didn't get hurt on that.
Foul was on Ballard to South Quater. It's his second. Youngman's first one's up, and it's good. Gary, do we have a free throw sponsor?
We do. That'd be Big Sky Restaurant.
Big Sky, okay. I have to write that down.
I don't think we have a three-point sponsor this year.
Okay.
I know Emily was working on that, but we'll hopefully be able to get somebody to do that. If you're interested, contact Emily Versman at WTRE, and she'll fix you up with that three-point sponsorship.
Youngman hits both his Big Sky free throws. 14-12, North Decatur's first lead of the night early in the second quarter here.
Well, as you can kind of see, Jeff, South wants to play a very fast pace, and if we can slow them down, play a little slower pace, then that plays in our favor. Like Brady Maurer might have picked up a foul there, a little bit of a late whistle, but might have got him on the shot. So
yeah, it's as a fan you get kind of aggravated because the ref away from the play called it kind of behind the play. But
yeah, Skaggs going to go to the free throw line here and shoot a pair.
First time this young man's been in the line tonight. He fires it up. Looks like a lefty off the left side of the rim. No good.
Yeah, it's interesting. Both their starting guards are lefties. Both Scruggs and Skaggs both.
Huh. Waiting on the ball from the referee. Does finally get it. 1-2 dribbles. Bends the knees, puts the ball in the air, and he hits it. 1 point game early in the second quarter. Chargers up with the basketball. Cougars fall back in a man-to-man defense. Muckerhide with the ball, gives it to Parmer at the free throw line. They reach over top of him, get it knocked away. Parmer goes, gets it back. Hands it to Muckerhide up on top. He's going to straight on three, in and out, no good. Morris is there to pull down the rebound,
nice
kicks out to Muckerhide.
Morris
Puts up another one, long, no good. This time South Decatur gets the rebound. Scruggs with it, brings it up the left-hand side of the court. Got a bad matchup as Maurer was kind of watching him a little bit. His shot goes up, missed. Maurer with the rebound. Gives it up to Muckerhide. Chargers are in business again. Maurer up on top, looking for a teammate, finds Morris. Morris, Youngman, he's going to step into a three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Scruggs with another rebound, looks to go deep, nobody down there, so he's going to dribble across the timeline. 6:30 to play here in the second quarter. South Decatur puts up an air ball three. Youngman with the rebound. Here come our Chargers. Get to Maurer. He's going to try a left wing three. It's long off the iron, no good. Long rebound, and goes out of bounds. Going to be South Decatur ball.
You know what? I'm not an expert, Jeff, but we're currently 1 for 10 from the three-point line.
Oh, wow.
And I just think that we can get to the basket on. They're quick defensively, but I think we can get to the basket and get higher percentage shots and get to the free throw line.
Scruggs tries to drive in. I think Muckerhide gets him from behind. And it is on Caden, his first. Second team foul this quarter. So they'll be taking it out of bounds. Take it out of bounds right in front of us. Camera ought to get a good look at Owen Eldridge right there guarding him. Oh, they backdoor us. Maurer's there, and Maurer's going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, we just we lost sight of the man there, and that hurts that because Brady was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Metz was pretty upset. I don't know if he was upset with his guard letting the guy get the backdoor cut, putting Brady in a bad spot there, or upset with Brady for not getting his hands up quicker. But yeah, Brady's going to be the one that comes out on the short end of that deal.
This is you know, both teams are struggling from the field right now, Jeff. Cougars are just a little bit, and at the free throw line.
Yep, misses both of them. Morris pulls down the rebound. They got him trapped there, but he gets the ball out.
Good job of Mason Morris coming away with it there.
Gets to Muckerhide. Muckerhide brings it up. Him and Rathburn. Rathburn fouls him. That's going to be 3 on him, I believe. That is on Rathburn, his third.
Yeah, he was one of their starters last year. He's got some experience, so that will hurt them just a little bit.
Find Muckerhide in the corner. He ain't able to get the shot up, so he's going to bring the ball up on top. Man-to-man defense by South Decatur. Gets the ball screen from Eldridge. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Eldridge. Eldridge gets it inside the lane, stops, kicks to Snell. Snell kicks it back to Eldridge inside the lane. And we got a 3-second call. We sure do.
Yep. Yeah, Owen's telling Marshall to shoot it. Marshall's telling Owen to shoot it.
And both of them should have shot it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's another turnover by our Chargers. Still 1-point lead for our Chargers here. 5:30 to play in the second quarter. South Decatur's going to bring the ball up. North Decatur in the man-to-man defense. Skaggs has it, gives it up to number 13, drives it to the elbow, steps out with it. Looking for Scruggs. Scruggs gets it. Mort shuts him down. And we're there to wall up at the rim, get it blocked out. They knock to the South Decatur Cougar. He tries baseline. We're going to call another foul.
Get a block on Muckerhide, I think. That's his second.
That is on Caden. That is his second. Number 13, McMurray, going to trigger it in for the Cougars. Gets it to Scruggs. Scruggs to Skaggs. Absher. I'm going to struggle with that all night.
Yeah, that's tough. Tough pronunciation.
Yeah. South Decatur got the ball. Scruggs working on Morris. Morris gets it knocked away right into the South Decatur hand. They kick it out here to the left. And Morris comes around, blocks that from behind, comes away with the basketball.
Good block there with Mason Morris in recovery.
Very active.
Yep.
Very active out there. Muckerhide with the ball in the front court. South Decatur man-to-man defense. Hadn't been much scoring here in the second quarter.
No.
Muckerhide with the basketball, gives it to Parmer. Parmer just outside the arc, gives it back to Muckerhide. Sets a ball screen. Muckerhide backs it out. Now he puts it on the floor, drives it in the lane, gives it to Parmer. Parmer all the way left side of the rim, leaves it short. Ball gets tipped. It's saved in by
Nice
Snell, right to Owen. Eldridge, Muckerhide up and in. Well, kind of ragtag, but it worked out for us.
Yep.
Absher gets it, drives in the lane. Snell walls him up. It's no good. Tipped out to Muckerhide. Muckerhide's going to get credit for the rebound. He's bringing it up. They try to steal the ball. He goes around him in the lane, up and under and in. They call a foul on that, too?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, I missed that. Muckerhide got fouled.
And again, we're getting to the rim. We're getting to the basket. Those are high percentage shots, and that's great.
Fouls on Gerhardt of South Decatur, his first, their fourth this quarter.
Like Chase Youngman checking back in for Mason Morris. Mason did a great job.
Yeah, he did. Quickly, with Muckerhide's 2 baskets, we went from a 1-point lead now to a 5-point lead, potentially a 6 if Muckerhide can hit this Big Sky free throw. Toes the line, puts the ball in the air. It's long, no good. Youngman tips it out, can't control it. South Decatur with the ball. Youngman fouled him 3 times down the court, and he finally got caught.
I think he was working so hard at trying to get back to locate his man when he got out of the play there that he lost sight of where anybody else was at on the floor.
Youngman's going to pick up his.
Yeah, that's the tough thing about it. That's the 5th foul, so Cougars going to be shooting a bonus here almost the last 4 minutes of the quarter.
Yeah. Just have a little moisture on the floor. There we go.
Coach Metz has been summoned to do janitorial duty. They got him out there mopping the floor up.
Well,
18-13 Chargers here. 3:51 to go here in our Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Skaggs steps to the free throw line.
this is part of the new rule we talked about. We got 5 team fouls, so they're shooting 2 the rest of the quarter.
This is the first.
I'll tell you, neither team's really lit it up at the free throw line here.
Yeah, you're right.
Second one's up, and it's good.
Looks like we're going to have a 30-second timeout here by the Cougars, so we'll keep it right here. Well, Jeff, it's pretty obvious that South wants to play that fast, up-paced tempo, and if we can kind of slow them down, making sure we get back defensively so that we're not giving transition baskets up, I think we've done a pretty good job of defending them in the half court.
I think we have, like you said, I think on the offensive end, we need to, of course, it'll be tough now with Brady on the bench with 2. We need to look inside, see if we can establish a presence inside. Then them guards will have to back off our guards and make it easier for everybody.
Yeah. And we just knocked in a couple of those threes that we've missed. See, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we're 1 for 10 from the three-point line.
Wow.
You knock a couple of those in, that's 26-14 lead.
Yeah. Still a 4-point lead for Chargers.
Cougars stay in their little 2-1-2 press here. Officials, which I like to see. Officials are making kids keep their shirt tails in. I know it's a little thing. I guess I'm too old school.
Well, it's not that hard.
No.
My mom always threatened to sew some lace on my shirt tails if I didn't keep them tucked in. So
Velcro, maybe? Or was that before Velcro?
That was before Velcro, yeah. North Decatur still with the ball in the backcourt. Palmer breaks the timeline, gets to Mooker Hyde.
Good patience there against them. Sometimes we don't realize how long 10 seconds is.
Mooker Hyde gets the elbow. He's going to take that shot.
Nice little pull-up jumper there by Caden. Took his time, knocked it in. Chargers leading by 6 now.
Don't take the Cougars long to get all the way back. He shoots up an air ball. It's going to be Chargers ball.
3:22 to go here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Chargers up 20-14.
Cougars stay in that press as Mooker Hyde has it. He gets in a little bit of hurry. Scruggs knocks it away. Goes to the left side of the rim, puts it up and in.
Scruggs is so long. He really gets a lot of deflections at times when people think they can pass around him just because of his length.
And I wanted to shout out to Palmer, who's done a really good job of just standing straight up. And North Decatur has an over and back violation.
Over there with we just dribble into helping the girls and being around Coach Laker a little bit. We dribble that into what they call the idiot corner.
Okay.
Because that's not where you want to go with the ball.
No.
So Owen's got to remember that.
And you learn that in elementary or junior high. Scruggs puts up a long 3. It's missed. Owen Eldridge comes away with the rebound. With that, the Cougars don't press this time down the court. Mooker Hyde's going to bring it up against Skaggs. Mooker Hyde goes around him, gets in lane, pulls up for a little 6-footer, leaves it short. South Decatur with the rebound. They punch it out ahead to Skaggs. Left side of the rim, up and in.
See, there's a case there where Caden, we've got to realize and understand, I'm sure Coach Metz has talked about it, and him going to the basket, we had nobody back.
Right. That basket gives South Decatur a chance to set up their press. We get in the front court to Mooker Hyde. They overrun it. Mooker Hyde gives it to Morris. Right side of the rim. He's fighting on the floor with it. They're going to call a foul.
Yep, looks like the fourth foul of the quarter on the Cougars, so Chargers have the ball out of bounds under the basket. 2:14 to go here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
Myers, number 24, South Decatur picks up that foul, the 4th team foul this quarter. Chargers going to inbound under their basket. Mooker Hyde in the corner, stops, fakes a 3, puts it up this time. He's long. Rebound goes up in the air. Morris is in there fighting 40, comes away with it, left side of the rim, up and in.
Good hustle by Mason Morris.
Chargers in their man-to-man defense. Morris is on Scruggs. Gets him in there, and Morris sold that one. Scruggs is going to pick up a charging foul. Now that's our 15th foul. Granted, it's an offensive foul. Do we shoot or not?
No, not on a player control.
Okay.
And I look out there right now. Mason Morris is doing a lot of really good things for our team. He's playing so hard and.
Yeah, I agree with that. Mooker Hyde. Palmer has it, gives Mooker Hyde in the corner. Mooker Hyde escapes from there, gives it to Youngman. Youngman fakes the pass, gets in the lane, puts up a tough 10-footer.
Nice little runner there by Chase.
South Decatur quickly down the floor. They get it on the right-hand side, now up on top. Now Scruggs has it here on the left-hand side, gets a ball screen. Palmer has to step out on him. Now Morris takes him back over. He gets shut down. Back here left-hand side. Kick it across the court. Number 13 is going to put up a long 3. Rebound no good. Mooker Hyde's there, and we got a foul, and we're going North Decatur's way.
Good block out there by Cooper Palmer, and Caden was able to come down to the rebound to call the foul on Ballard from Cougars. And Cooper will go to the line to shoot. a couple of those Big Sky Restaurant free throws for us here.
Cooper Palmer has no points thus far tonight, but he's got a chance for 2 easy ones here. The 5th foul on the Cougars this quarter. So if you get to 10 fouls in a quarter, then what do they do?
Nothing.
Don't matter?
Still just 2 free throws.
Okay.
No more double bonus.
Palmer's first one rolls it off the front of the rim and in. Minute 15 play here before halftime. Chargers with a 25-18 lead. Palmer gets the ball from the referee. Takes his 3 dribbles, fires it up there at the rim, and he hits it.
Good job of Cooper stepping up there. Looks like Coach Met's going to change his defense here a little. Probably going a little zone maybe, I'm guessing.
South Decatur gets the ball on the right-hand side. Looks like you're right, Gary. North Decatur.
Little,
Is it a matchup?
He was calling 3. Yeah, I think it's probably a little matchup zone here. It looks like a 3-2, but they're really just trying to kind of match up with people.
Okay, Cougars have the ball. Now they throw it clear across court to the right-hand side, get it inside. Skaggs out to Scruggs. His 3 goes up, and we're going the other way as Morris got pushed out of the way for that rebound.
Yeah. Good job, too, because the shot came from the deep corner. We didn't have anybody on the weak side, and Mason just kind of slid over and got in front of South, and they kind of pushed.
Fouls on Ballard, his 3rd. So Cougars got 2 kids, Rathburn and Ballard, both with 3 fouls now. They'll send Mason Morris to the line. Big Sky free throw line for Mason Morris. First time at the line this year for him. 8-point lead for the Chargers. Mason gets the ball from the referee. Spins it, puts it in the air. Off the left side, no good. Got Odell checking in from Muckerhide.
Yeah,
Odell
I
played.
think Caden's got 2 fouls.
Right.
I think he played pretty smart there after he got that 2nd foul. So Coach doesn't want to take a chance on something silly happen.
Right.
So he probably put him back in there on offense. Morris hits the 2nd Big Sky free throw. So Chargers up 27-18.
Cougars with ball. Go ahead, Gary.
40 seconds to go here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital 2nd quarter.
Chargers run the weave, or Cougars run the weave up on the top. Skaggs throws up a wild shot. It's missed. And Odell, who checked in for Muckerhide, gets the rebound. Gives to Youngman, fakes the pass, puts up a long 3. It is a 3, yes.
Yep.
Youngman's first 3 of the year.
And our 2nd one of the game.
Gives the Chargers a 12-point lead here.
Yeah, we just need to play smart here. They're in a double bonus. We don't want to commit a silly foul. Just make them shoot over us.
Oh, they find a man wide open on the right-hand side of the rim. He can't control it. Goes into Odell's hands. He's struggling to handle it. He gets it up ahead to Youngman. He hits another one. Another 3-pointer for Youngman, and that's going to be your half. The Cougars go into the half 33-18 over the Cougars.
Big finish there with 7 points in the last 44 seconds, Jeff. That really changes the complexion of the game here a little bit. It gives the Chargers hopefully a little momentum going in here at halftime. So 33-18 Chargers. We'll take some commercial breaks and be back with the Stone Farm Service halftime report.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. For over a century, JC Bank has offered banking, investments, and trust services to South Central Indiana. And there's exciting news for Decatur County. JC Bank is opening soon in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street. Whether you need a high-interest savings account or a mortgage, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, we're back at South Decatur High School for your Stone's Farm Service halftime report. North Decatur does have the lead here tonight, 33-18, after a strong second quarter by our Chargers.
Yeah, we finished with a flurry. Like I said there, Jeff scored 7 quick points on a Mason Morris free throw, the second of 2 free throws. And then Chase Youngman kind of came down and buried back-to-back threes after the Cougars had turned it over. So put the Chargers up 33-18 here at halftime. Good finish to the half.
Yeah, real quick, Muckerhide and Youngman both have 10 points in the half for our Chargers. Mason Morris has 5. Brady Maurer has 5. He got saddled with foul trouble there in the first quarter, so I don't know if he played at all in the second quarter. Maybe a little bit. Who else? We got Cooper Farmer's got 2 points. Eldridge got 1 point. Round out the scoring for our Chargers. For the half, we were 6 of 9 from the free throw line, Gary.
Yeah, well, that could be better.
Cougars led in the first half by Scruggs with 8 points. He's followed by Skaggs with 6 points. Let's see here. Absher got 2 and Keller's got 2. They're 18 points for the half. They are 2 of 8 from the foul line.
Well, you know, one of the things I talked about and Coach Metz mentioned, one of the keys to the game was controlling the boards. And I think we've done a really good job at this point. You know, I haven't been keeping rebounds for South Decatur, but I don't remember them having more than maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 offensive rebounds, but I thought we've done a really good job. And it's tough sometimes to do that when the other team's continually shooting perimeter shots because you have a lot of deep rebounds. But our perimeter people have done a good job of not only blocking out, but going and getting the ball then. So that's a real plus. I think the second thing we talked about more so in that first quarter, I think we've slowed the tempo with them a little bit. They haven't been able to get out. We haven't turned the ball over, so they, you know, especially if you turn the ball over, we turned over a couple times there, middle of that second quarter, but it hurts even more when you turn the ball over in an open court live ball situation where they can go the other way and score. If you turn it over in the half court under the basket or you throw it out of bounds, that's one thing, but even though we don't want to do that. But our turnovers we've kind of kept down. I've got both teams for 5. That's not official, but both teams as fast and as hectic as the pace was, that kind of surprised me that there weren't more turnovers than that.
Yeah, me too. And Gary, one thing I want to say, I think, you know, the pace of the game, something Coach Met and you talked about before the game, it seemed like when they put their press on, we done a really good job for the most part, but that kind of slowed the pace down more to where we wanted it.
Yes,
I felt like.
I agree, because we took our time against the press. We were a lot of times there, I know we turned it over a couple times there late, but a lot of times we were using 7, 8, 9 seconds getting the ball across the line,
Right.
which is great.
Yeah. And you mentioned it once. 10 seconds is a long time.
It is.
It is a long time when you're out there.
Yes. Mason Morris had 5 rebounds for us in the first half to lead us in rebounding, and I think I had 3 for Eldridge and 3 for Maurer, so pretty good job on the boards in the first half for the Chargers. And the only thing we're going to have to be careful of again is, like I said early there, we got to stay out of foul trouble. I know Brady picked up a couple there early. If we can get him back on the floor, that's going to help us tremendously. And I think the other kids have just got to continue to guard him in the half court. You know, you can tell what they want to do. They want to spread you out, dribble drive to the basket, or dribble drive and kick out for threes. That's how they're going to score.
Right. You mentioned Brady. Maurer's got 2 fouls. Caden Muckerhide's got 2 fouls. The only Chargers with any foul trouble right now. Rathburn for South Decatur and Ballard for South Decatur both have 3 fouls. Myers come off the bench. He's got 2 fouls. So that's the only 3 Cougars with fouls.
And, you know, we ended up the half 3 for 13 from the 3-point line. So A couple that Chase buried there kind of helped that cause a little bit. But again, I look at my shot chart here that I try to keep, and we've got all kinds of shots around the basket, and we're shooting a very high percentage once we get it in the lane or around the basket there.
Okay. Hey, one thing I wanted, you mentioned Morris there earlier. That kid's just kind of done everything we needed him to do tonight. He's hustling. He's just all over the place, defense, rebounding,
and
scrapping.
The other key to it is he's the one guarding Scruggs. He's got some length to him, and that makes it tough for Scruggs sometimes when you put somebody that has Mason's athleticism and his quickness that can, stay out on him and not give him clear looks at the three and yet still move their feet and not let him get to the basket.
What's going to be key there in the second half, Morris don't have any fouls. Scruggs just got one, so it looks like those two will battle it out the rest of the night.
Yep, that's for sure.
Gary, you got anything else here?
No, let's take some commercial breaks and be back to start this second half here.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. For over a century, JC Bank has offered banking, investments, and trust services to South Central Indiana. And there's exciting news for Decatur County. JC Bank is opening soon in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street. Whether you need a high-interest savings account or a mortgage, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, we're back here at South Decatur High School. Halftime here, boys varsity action. North Decatur up 33-18 over the Cougars.
Jeff, thanks to Stone's Farm Service again for sponsoring our halftime program there. Let me read third quarter sponsors going to be Canelli and Daughters Car Wash. Let me read some of our other sponsors here. Platinum sponsors, Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive Group, Buy Right Auto, Decatur County Recycle, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Trio sponsors, Walters Tire, Hamilton Tebby Law Office, JC Bank. Cheer Block sponsors, Russ Huber Ford, Levenstein's Abbey Carpet, Fry's A&W. And we appreciate all those sponsors allowing us to bring you these games, each of the boys and girls games this year.
So same keys to the game here in the second half. So we start the game with Gary.
Yes, I think so. We've got to control the pace, control the boards, and stay out of foul trouble.
Cougars get the ball to start this second half. 31 throws up a long three, missed. Buckerhound pulls down the rebound. He's racing down the court, finds Maurer on the right-hand side, back on top to Parmer. Parmer gives to Muckerhide. South Decatur in man-to-man defense. Muckerhide backs it out, resets the offense. Now Parmer has it at the free throw line. Weave, backdoor cut to Muckerhide, up and in.
Nice set play there to start the half, get us an easy bucket for Kane. Just made a little back cut because you knew they were going to be overplaying out there. We ran that play once in the first half, and I think they defended it pretty well. So
South Decatur didn't take long to get it down the court, but they tried to throw it away. Scruggs is there to save it from going in the backcourt. North Decatur sets their defense. Morris on Scruggs, gets him to throw it out to a teammate. 31 fires up a three. It's no good. And
there was kind of a case there. I thought we did a pretty good job blocking out, and we just let the ball hit the floor. And number 30 for South, I think that's Rathburn, kind of snuck in there and got it and was fouled.
Well, Parmer did a great job blocking out, but our guards or our perimeters didn't block their people out, and they come slicing in there. So Muckerhide picks up his third foul of the game. Cougars inbounding under their basket. They inbound Scruggs. He's on the right-hand side, right in front of the bench. Goes up on top to Rathburn. He didn't get to play much there in the second quarter, if he played at all. Foul trouble. Scruggs has it. North Decatur man-to-man defense, back up on top. Now around the arc they go on the left-hand side. Skaggs, Scruggs. He tries right baseline, gets shut off by Morris. Finds a big man in the middle, up and in.
Nice cut there.
Keller.
By Keller, and a feed right at the rim.
Keller's second basket of the night. Cuts it down to a 15-point lead. Charges with the ball. That's Morris up on top now to Parmer. Parmer near the logo. Gets it inside to Maurer. Maurer right in front of the rim. He got fouled going up for a shot.
Good to get Brady to the free throw line here.
Yeah.
He's pointing out of bounds. Boy.
He called it on the floor, okay.
Yep.
Absher picks that up, his first.
The Chargers have the ball out on the baseline.
Okay.
How's he not shooting?
So Muckerhide going to trigger it in. Maurer in the corner. Take a swipe at him. He hangs on to it. Youngman's going to see if he's still hot. He's not. Rebound by Absher of South Decatur. Gives it up to Scruggs, and here he comes. Right-hand side. Morris is there. Does the reverse pivot. Kicks out to the corner. Can't see who that is, but he hits it. That's Rathburn. It's his first points of the night.
35-23 Chargers here. 6:02 to go here in the Kennelly Daughters Car Wash third quarter.
Muckerhide with the ball up on top. Getting the screen from Parmer. Muckerhide right side of the rim, puts it up and in. South Decatur dribbles it up in a hurry. That's Scruggs right in the middle of the lane. Puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, up and in.
Yeah.
Dang it. 25-37. Lead's getting cut down in a hurry. Muckerhide picks up his dribble, throws it to Parmer. Parmer wasn't expecting it. South steals it.
That was a tough one there.
Skaggs has it up on top of Scruggs. Scruggs going to fire one from the volleyball line. It's no good. Youngman there with the rebound.
By Chase Youngman there.
They trap him in the backcourt, and Coach Metz gets timeout. That's his first one of the night, isn't it, Gary?
Yeah, I think so. 30 seconds, so again, we'll keep it right here. Apologize to our sponsors. We're just getting 30-second timeout, so we kind of hate to leave the action because it doesn't take long for these. Yeah, you know, it's so start, but Cougars have come out and hit some buckets and got the ball inside. Got a put back there by Scruggs at one point, and so you know, we're just going to have to play smart. Can't turn the ball over and can't foul.
Yeah, well, we gotta get some open shots.
Yep.
So Chargers are going to be on the offensive end. When we get done with this timeout, the horn's blown.
And we knew that South Decatur was going to come out and make a run and play a little different. And
well, I think Scruggs is going to have the ball in his hands a lot more this second half.
Yep.
So Morris is going to we're going to have to step over and help him out because Morris is a good athlete, but he's a tough kid to keep up with all night.
That's a tough one-on-one matchup.
Morris with the ball on the left-hand side, up on top to Maurer. Youngman, as we throw it around the arc, he's on the high right-hand side, up on top to Muckerhide as he's going to reset the offense. And now we got a foul on the Charger.
Yeah, I think it was on Mason Morris. He was trying to set a back screen for Chase to come off of that. I didn't think he moved a whole lot, but he might have slid just a little bit as the defense was going through.
So that's Morris's first foul.
It's a seventh turnover for the Chargers.
Scruggs is going to bring the ball across the timeline. Chargers stay in their man-to-man defense. Morris is there to pick him up. Works the left-hand side. Out to Rathburn. Rathburn gets it in the lane. Runs into Maurer. Euro steps around him and puts it in.
Nice drive to the basket. Nice left hand by Rathburn.
Yeah. 10-point lead now for the Chargers. Muckerhide gives to Youngman. Youngman puts it on the floor. Back to Muckerhide. Right-hand side just outside the arc. Now backs it out there by the South Decatur logo. South Decatur in the man-to-man defense. Morris up on top to Youngman. We work it around the arc here. Muckerhide has it on the left-hand side. Trying to clear people out. Gets it to the elbow, has to stop. Gives it to Morris. Morris, right-hand side, up and in.
Nice drive by Mason Morris to the hoop there.
Cougars get the ball in the front court. Chargers stay in there man-to-man. 31's going to fire a three. It's no good. Muckerhide pulls down the rebound. Muckerhide races it up the floor, gets tipped out of his hands. Fine Youngman, right wing, three, up, no good. Morris there with the rebound, puts it up off the glass, no good. Maurer there with the rebound, rolls it over the front, good.
Good job of attacking the boards there by Mason and Brady both.
So the pace of this game is going to pick up here in the second half the way it looks, Gary. Rathburn fires up a three, misses. We're able to knock it out of that Cougar's hand into Youngman's hand. He runs in a little trouble, gets it to Parmer. Parmer gets it taken away from him, and now we got a foul on Parmer.
Yeah, they just had us pinned up in a corner over there, and Cooper didn't have any place to go.
That's Parmer's first foul. So Cougars going to inbound in front of their cheer block. Here we go, waiting on the ref to give him the ball. He does finally give him the ball. In the corner, he'll shoot it out there, and he does. 31 fires it up. It's short, no good. Muckerhide comes racing in for the rebound.
Again, I can't emphasize enough how great a job that we're doing blocking people out right now.
Muckerhide has it on the right-hand side. He's going to bring it up on top. North Decatur sets their offense. Looks like a 1-4 here.
Yep.
Muckerhide, he puts up a one from the elbow.
He got fouled on the arm there, maybe.
Okay. Ball's loose. South Decatur comes away with it. They try to go over top. They throw it right to Youngman. Youngman gets it knocked out of his hands, and he got fouled. Foul's going to be on Absher, his second. Team second this quarter. Chargers going to inbound. Where are they at? Across the floor from us. Ref taking care of some administrative stuff here, I guess.
I'm not sure what it was.
The Chargers ready to inbound across the court from us, and they do. Cougars in their man-to-man defense. Muckerhide with the ball. Skaggs is on him. Eldridge checked in there. Now back to Morris, Muckerhide, Parmer. Tries to hit Eldridge cutting, nothing there. Tried to go over top to Maurer. Maurer gets bodied out of bounds. He has to throw it back in.
That was a tough pass there. They just set Brady up for failure.
Yep. Nicely passed to Skaggs, and he puts it in. Yeah, when Brady caught the ball clean down there, he had nowhere to go with it. Chargers with the ball in the front court again. There's Eldridge. Back to Muckerhide. Morris up on top. Looking inside, nothing doing. Goes around the arc. Back to Morris, up on top of Muckerhide. I've been watching some down-low play, and it's pretty physical down there. Parmer puts up a shot, no good. Maurer with the rebound, up and in.
Nice bucket by Brady Maurer there.
43-29, Chargers up with 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Scruggs with the ball, Morris on him. Gets him stopped, gives it to Skaggs. He gets inside the lane, 12-footer, no good. And fight for the ball, it's on the ground. They give South a timeout.
Yeah. Nice job by Absher, just getting on the floor and hustling after it, getting the timeout.
He's going to take a full timeout,
It's a full timeout, so we'll listen to some sponsors here and be right back with Charger basketball on WTRE.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
We're back here at South Decatur High School, just under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. North Decatur with a 43-29 lead.
Yeah, again, we've gotten good shots. We've done a nice job on the offensive glass and got a couple putbacks, but we again, can't turn the ball over because they're going the other way and scoring in transition when we turn it over in open court.
Well, South Decatur has not pressed this half, and I think the pace has really picked up.
Yep.
I'd like to see them come out and press again. We've done all right with it, but it slowed the pace of the game down where I think we can handle it better. South Decatur, go ahead.
Marshall Snell's checked in for Brady Maurer.
South Decatur inbounds under their basket. They get it up on top to Scruggs. Eldridge is on him now.
Yep. Made a little change there. Maybe give Mason a little breather. Get different look.
Yep. Minute and a half. He goes around Eldridge. Left-hand side, they're going to call probably Morris on that foul.
Yeah, he tried to go straight up, but it's contact. You're creating contact with the shooter.
It is on Morris, his second. Of course, I'm guilty of it too. When that shot goes up, everybody's looking up at the hands. He probably got him down by the hips or something like that. Scruggs is going to line for two. First one up and good.
43-30 here in the Canelli and Daughters Car Wash third quarter. Like we have Brady Maurer checking back in the ball game. Come in for Marshall Snell.
So here we go, ready for the second free throw shot. So free throws like this, is this supposed to pick up the pace of the game, Gary, or?
I am not sure. The whole reason that I heard that they changed the rule because they thought there was too much contact on free throws, so they thought there would be fewer free throws this way.
Okay.
And I can't remember the last time I saw a foul on a free throw shooting situation.
Muckerhide, very big three.
There's a three there. I don't know. Sometimes I think, Jeff, they just change things because I think they got to change something.
Yeah. Scruggs did hit both his free throws. South Decatur got a heat check. Boy, number 13 buried a long one there. Murray.
46-34, under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Chargers on top.
Muckerhide walks across the timeline. North Decatur setting their offense, brings Eldridge up on top with him. Looks like we might be trying to play for one here as Muckerhide's keeping the ball in his hands. We're down to 40 seconds. Skaggs steps out on him every once in a while to get the count going. Now we get it over here to Eldridge, back to Muckerhide. Counts on again. Muckerhide tries to go around him. Now he grabs Muckerhide. He gives it to Farmer, and it's knocked out of his hands. Luckily, it's going to be Charger basketball.
You got to be aware of everybody on the floor there. It's like Chase Youngman checking back in here for the Chargers.
I just feel like when Muckerhide went around that kid, he kind of gave him a little hip check. If it's 1-on-1, they probably call that foul. Seems like they're not calling it.
Yeah, it looks like Scruggs is going to come out on Muckerhide.
We're at 17 seconds to play here in the quarter. Muckerhide does get it back across the timeline, puts his shoulder down, gets the elbow, kicks out to Youngman. Youngman hangs on to it, gives it back to Muckerhide. We're under 10. Comes around the arc, checks the clock, gets it to Eldridge, the left side of the rim. He puts it up short, fight for the rebound. Eldridge gets it back up, no good.
We had two really good looks at it there. I think Owen just kind of hurried that first shot there, and I think if he'd have taken his, because there wasn't anybody around him, taking his time and just got it off the glass there, we'd have had another bucket. But come to a close here at the Canelli and Daughters Car Wash third quarter. Chargers on top 46-34. We'll be right back with the final quarter.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
We're back for some fourth quarter action, Gary.
Yeah. Need to, looks like they've switched Scruggs over on Skaggs here, or Scruggs over on Muckerhide. I'll get it right here in a minute.
Chargers get the ball to start this fourth quarter. Get to Palmer, just beyond the arc. Now he hands it to Muckerhide, who come out and took it from Parmer. He's going to fire a three from right there. It's off the front iron, no good. South Decatur with the rebound. That's Rathburn has it. He's going to bring the ball up himself. Hustles it right up the middle of the court, left side of the rim. He puts up a wild shot and misses. Parmer with the rebound. Muckerhide kicks it to Eldridge on the right-hand side. He's going to bring it up on top. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Youngman on the right-hand side. Parmer comes up and meets the ball. Now gives it to Muckerhide. Muckerhide puts it on the floor, backs out of it. Eldridge in front of Coach Metz, puts it on the floor, gets in the lane, kicks to Parmer. He's at the low block with it now. Shot fake, puts it up, no good. Rathburn pulls down another rebound.
Good look at it there. I'm glad to see us get it inside. Well, we got to get back defensively.
That's travel, my God.
I don't think the referee could get the whistle in his mouth.
Yeah. Well, he had plenty of help to help call that one, so.
Yeah, that's unofficially the 8th turnover for the Cougars. We've got 7 for the Chargers. So really, both teams have handled the ball pretty well. And again, I may be a little short on those. It may be more like 10 apiece, but.
Chargers inbound the ball here in the fourth quarter. 12-point lead with 7 minutes to play in the ball game. Muckerhide gets a ball screen, doesn't use it. Picks up his dribble. Now Parmer steps out and takes the ball away from him. Back to Muckerhide right in front of us. Puts it on the floor. They're really hedging hard on Muckerhide when he gets that screen. Kicks to the corner to Eldridge. Dribbles around his man. Gets the ball kicked out to Maurer. They're on him hard. Now to Youngman. Youngman and Muckerhide on the right-hand side.
I like our patience here, but
Muckerhide's going to fire a three and hits it.
Big three by Caden Muckerhide there to bump that lead back up to 15. So
South Decatur throws it away.
Turnover by the Cougars.
Hey, I was just thinking, boy, it's been a good possession, but I'm thinking we got to look for the shot clock.
Yeah.
There's no shot clock in high school basketball, and I don't think there should be.
No,
ever.
me either. I'm totally against that. That takes away any kind of strategy, and you know the way most teams play anymore. You're not going to find anybody that's going to go out there and hold the ball for a minute or two at a time.
Right. Chargers with the ball in the front court. Youngman on the right-hand side. Back to Muckerhide. Muckerhide, Scruggs is on him tight. Muckerhide gets to the baseline, gets knocked out of his hands. It's going to be Chargers ball.
6:12 to go here in the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. Glad to have them as a sponsor again this year. 49-34 Chargers.
All right, Muckerhide's going to trigger it in from the baseline for us.
So a little lob here to Brady Maurer.
Yep.
There we go.
From top, boy, they're pushing on him hard. Youngman's going to fire a three. Maurer kicks it out to him.
Nice
Parmer pulls down
Parmer.
a rebound. And they call it jump ball. It's going to be South Decatur's basketball.
Yep. But it's, again, it was a good rebound by Cooper.
Yeah. Oh, we got, I think Youngman's cramping up over there, Gary.
Yeah, I think that's why he went out that last quarter there a little bit. Need to eat a few more bananas, isn't that what they say, Jeff?
That's what they always said.
A little more potassium.
Yep.
Like,
I think Morris checked in for him.
Yeah, yep. Gave Mason a little break there, so 49-34 Chargers, 6:05 to go here in the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter.
Skaggs is going to bring the ball up the court for them. Chargers staying their man-to-man defense. Oh, Morris steals that pass, and he stepped on the sideline. Stepped on the sideline. Good play by Mason Morris. Another great play. Not quite as wide as the football field, Mason.
Yep.
What are we waiting on here?
Yeah, they were checking possession arrow to make sure the possession arrow was right, I think.
Okay.
I don't know if they didn't have it on in the front of the lighted possession box on the scores table here or what, but the head official was just checking that.
So South Decatur with the ball. They turn it over, and we turn it over right back to him. Close to a double dribble there, in my opinion. Skaggs has it, gets it up on top to Scruggs. Around the arc it goes to McMurray. Back to Scruggs. Muckerhide's on him. They're working around the arc. Just let him stand out there and throw it around, guys. Rathburn drives left-hand side. No good. Parmer pulls down a rebound for our Chargers with 5.5 minutes to play. 49-34 lead for the Chargers. Muckerhide gets it in the front court. Slows down his progress now. Skaggs forces him, gives to Eldridge, left side of the rim, up and in.
Nice dish off by Caden Muckerhide. Good job of Owen Eldridge finishing at the basket there.
He finished strong and with confidence that time, Gary.
Yep.
Cougars have the ball, right corner. Now to Scruggs. Scruggs gives it to Rathburn on the baseline and puts it up and in.
Same kind of play. Scruggs penetrates and dishes down to Rathburn on the baseline.
Well, at this point, I'd trade them basket for basket.
Yeah, 51-36 Chargers. I think we got.
Yep, like Maurer picks up a foul trying to set a screen, his third.
Yep. It's a 10th turnover unofficially for the Chargers.
Cougars got the ball in the front court. Chargers stay in the man-to-man. Scruggs has it up on top of McMurray, round to Rathburn on the left-hand side. Morris
like
is
we're
on
in our little matchup zone here,
okay.
I think.
Scruggs has it, works on Muckerhide, puts up a wild shot. Maurer pulls down the rebound. Gives it up to Muckerhide. Quickly up the right-hand side of the court to Parmer. Parmer slows it down, gives it to Muckerhide.
Yeah, each possession here, we just need to be smart with the ball here.
Maurer's going to fire a three, in and out. Morris with the rebound, puts it up and
Mason
in.
Morris there, good rebound, good putback. That's a big one there.
Yep. South Decatur quickly down. They fire a three from the right-hand side. It bounces around twice, no good. Morris pulls down the rebound. Gives it up to Muckerhide, and here come the Chargers. 53-36. Chargers with the basketball and the lead. Muckerhide and Scruggs. We've seen that for 4 years. You say 5, Gary. Muckerhide puts up another running 6-footer.
Good. It's a tough shot there. All of a sudden, the Chargers bumped it up to their biggest lead at 19.
Yep. Cougars get it. They put up a shot from the elbow. It's no good. Rathburn comes flying in there. He can't corral it.
Yeah, another rebound for Mason Morris. That gives him 9 rebounds for the game.
Muckerhide's got the ball in his hands. Morris going to set a screen, give Muckerhide a little break from the defense. 3.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Eldridge back to Muckerhide. Now here's the disadvantage. South Decatur don't have any fouls this quarter. So if they want to start fouling, they got to do it now. Muckerhide running 8-footer this time. Off back iron, no good.
Good hustle by Muckerhide. Just couldn't quite come up with it. 55-36, 3:04 to go here in the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. Chargers on top.
All right, South Decatur with the ball. Chargers stay in that matchup zone. Rathburn puts it on the floor, left-hand side of the rim, up and in.
Yeah, we got to do a better job moving our feet there. We just let him almost have a straight line drive to the basket.
Yeah, it's a good thing he got in foul trouble in the first half. Muckerhide gets across the timeline. Scruggs knocks it away from him.
Turnover there again. There's that open possession.
Yep. Comes away with it,
and we commit a foul.
McMurray puts it in, and we commit a foul. Foul's going to be on Parmer, I believe.
Yep.
That is on Parmer, just his second, though. Team second this quarter. So first time McMurray's been in the line tonight. Takes 2 dribbles, puts the ball in the air. Short, no good. Eldridge with the rebound. McBride ends up with the ball in his hands. Going to bring it across the timeline. And we got a foul on Scruggs.
Yep.
See, if they want us to shoot free throws, it's too late now, right?
First team foul on them for the quarter.
Yeah. Scruggs, just his second. Muckerhide, or I'm sorry, that's Parmer with the ball. Gives to Muckerhide, tries to go inside to Maurer. That was a nice hands by Brady Maurer. He missed the shot, but boy, I didn't think he had a chance to catch that pass.
No, I didn't think he was going to catch it either.
McMurray puts up a 3. It's short, no good. Maurer pulls down the rebound. Gives it to Muckerhide. Look, gets it in the front court for us. Now in the lane, kicks out to Maurer. Maurer's going to try a 3. It's long, no good. Scruggs pulls down the rebound. Right-hand side of the basket. I believe that's Keller there. His shot gets blocked. There's going to be a foul on a Charger. That's Ballard, actually. Foul on Owen Eldridge, his second.
Looks like Coach Met's going to call full timeout here. Chargers up 55-40 here with 2:01 to go in the ball game, so we'll take a commercial break and be back with the final 2 minutes.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Champlain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Well, we're back at South Decatur High School. North Decatur's up 55-40 with 2 minutes to play in this ball game. North Decatur just took a full timeout.
Yeah, look for the Cougars to really pick up the full court pressure here, Jeff, in these last 2 minutes. I know they've got fouls to use, so they got an opportunity to gamble a little bit, and if they do commit a foul, fine. If they don't, if they get away with the foul and get a steal, that's what they're going to look to do.
South Decatur's Ballard's at the line to shoot, too, as he got fouled trying for that layup there. His first one's up, and it's no good.
We've got to make sure we're playing with 2 hands and with 2 feet. You know, you got to play with authority down the stretch here, not get the ball knocked out of your hands or deflected. And come down here. We're still looking to try to score, probably not jump shots, but
second one's up. It's short. Morris pulls down the rebound.
Morris with a pretty impressive one-handed rebound there, but he threw it away.
Yep, and South Decatur
they lost it.
You know, Morris right there, and I seen Brady Maurer do that also. Sometimes you can take one dribble and get yourself out of the trouble.
Yeah, the other part, too, people got to come to him.
Yeah.
Kind of missing Chase right now. With him being out, it hurts us as a ball handler. Going to try to clear it out here for Caden.
Yeah. Caden and Scruggs, one-on-one. Caden hadn't broke the timeline yet. Now he has. Gives it up to Parmer. Parmer right here in front of us, surveying the floor. Gives it back to Muckerhide up on top. Scruggs is on him really tight. Now to Eldridge. Eldridge gets it knocked out of his hands. It's out on the Cougars.
There's an example of what I'm talking about. You know, they're going to be deflecting the ball, knocking it out of your hands. You got to have a tight grip on it and play with some toughness there.
We inbound into the backcourt to Muckerhide. Scruggs is right on him. They call a foul on Scruggs.
Yeah, they're going to have to start using some fouls now. They're down 15 with 1:33 to go, and so Caden's going to have some help here to get open too.
Yeah. Get it into Morris. Turns around, gets to Muckerhide. Morris has got to be willing to dribble that basketball a little bit, in my opinion. Muckerhide picks up his dribble. 2 on him. He's strong enough to get it across to Maurer. Maurer's strong hands corrals it. Back to Muckerhide, middle of the floor. Right in the middle of the lane. Rathburn fouls him hard as he goes up for 2. It's 4 on Rathburn.
We haven't shot many free throws this half, have we, Jeff?
Gary, these are the first free throws we're going to shoot this half.
Kind of what I had in my head, but I wasn't sure if I had missed one or not. 1:17 to go here in the ball game. 55-40 Chargers. Muckerhide at the line.
First one's up, no good.
Come on, Caden, hit one of those big sky free throws here.
Yeah, boy, it's only the second time he's been in line tonight, and I'm just going to say he struggled there.
Yeah, and he's such a good free throw shooter, too.
If he's going to have the ball in his hands that much, he's got to be hitting his free throws.
Comes long.
Can't roll that one in either. Misses both of them. Skaggs has it in the front court. Chanel's checked in for our Chargers. Rathburn has it.
Yeah, I think he checked in for Brady Maurer because he didn't want Brady to have to get a 4th foul on him.
Scruggs has it low. That's it. Way to go straight up. He gets the ball back, gets it out to Skaggs. Skaggs goes cross court. McMurray, he puts up a long 3, no good. Muckerhide's there for the rebound. Pulls out of that mess up the right-hand side. It's one red jersey and 4 white jerseys. Muckerhide's able to clear the ball out to Parmer. He gets it back up on top of Muckerhide. Skaggs is on him tight. Now Muckerhide gets in lane. They foul him on the way in.
Oh. I'm not sure if he's going to call this a shooting foul even.
It's like they're discussing it.
I think it probably was might have been on the floor. I don't totally disagree. Yep, guess he's going to give him 2.
McMurray, his first. They said Mucker Heights going to get 2 shots. It's like they're trying to decide whether he's going to get 2 shots now, Gary. They are going to give him 2 shots.
Yeah.
So Mucker Heights going to try this again. I'm just going to go ahead and say he hadn't hit a free throw all night, so maybe that'll change.
We need these, Caden. Boy, that was, he had no legs on that.
Okay.
It's like Logan Odell checked in for Carson Farmer.
Looks like defense, offense. We got Farmer and Maurer right here at the edge of the bench. Come on, Caden. Puts this one up. Hey,
there we go. Finally got one of those Big Sky free throws. 56-40 Chargers.
Scruggs with the ball, gives it to a teammate. That's Ballard. He finds Rathburn on the baseline. Bumps into Schnell. Schnell holds his ground. He misses his shot.
Nice rebound by Owen Eldridge there.
And I think Eldridge got fouled on that.
Yep. That's a fifth foul, so I think Owen will go to the line to shoot a pair.
And that is the 5th foul on Rathburn. He's out of the game.
Owen Eldridge has given the Chargers some good minutes, especially this second half here.
Yeah.
That's his 6th rebound I've got for him for the night.
Let's go to the line.
See if he can hit one of those Big Sky free throws for us, Jeff.
He hit 1 of 2 there in the first quarter for us. So
I like how that sounds, that Big Sky free throw.
Big Sky free throw. You get a Big Sky arch on that. That's long.
A little long.
Is it worth more?
I don't know.
Get a baked potato with that steak?
Yeah.
Come on, Owen.
We'd be up 25 if we'd hit a few free throws.
Owen puts the second one up. Looks a lot better than it is. 57-40. Chargers up with 20 seconds to play. Scruggs drives in there, puts up a left-handed 6-footer, bounces off the rim 3 times and out. Eldridge pulls down the rebound, gets it to Schnell, and they foul Schnell, so he's going to get an opportunity.
Yeah. Owen kind of panicked there.
Yeah.
You know, first of all, it's good to make a pass, but you got to watch sometimes who you're passing to, too. Come on, Marshall, get one of those Big Sky free throws here. Get your first, probably assuming his first varsity points.
Yes. He hasn't scored yet tonight, anyhow. Marshall Snell at the line. Big Sky free throw line. Puts it up. Long, no good. Brennekamp checks in, played a lot of JV ball. Mucker High gets a break.
Mucker High checking out. Good move there. Looks like we're going to get Corbin Thacker in the game here too, if we miss, or if we make, I mean. There we go. There we go.
1-2.
Corbin Thacker checks in the ball game for Mason Morris. 58-40 Chargers. 12.4 seconds to go here in the ball game. Just don't foul, Chargers.
Yep. Scruggs has it, drives in there, kicks it out. Cougar puts up a long 3, no good. They get their own rebound. Ballard puts up a 3, it's long, no good. Eldridge pulls down the rebound, that's your ball game. Chargers win 58-40 here at South Decatur.
Good victory here. You know, you never know with this group of inexperienced kids kind of what you're going to give it out of the gate. But I thought the Chargers played very, very solid, very smart game tonight. 58-40 is our final score. We'll take some commercial breaks and be ready to wrap things up here and hopefully get Coach Metz out here and talk to him. So we'll be right back with Charger basketball on WTRE.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the Gold Line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Well, we're back here at South Decatur High School to wrap up this basketball game tonight. Chargers come away with a 58-40 victory over the South Decatur Cougars in a game that was tight in the first quarter. It was tied at 12. Chargers finally broke it out a little bit in the second quarter, ended up going in the half 33-18, and just kind of hung in there at that throughout the second half and closed out the victory, Gary.
Yeah, you know, that little spurt we had right there at the end of the half where we hit that free throw by Mason and Chase hit a couple threes, going that 7-0 run to bump it up to 15 when it was 8 at that time. That kind of opened it up and then kind of bounced back and forth between, I think, maybe 12 points, as close as they got the second half. But I thought we held our composure. Unofficially, shooting-wise for us, Jeff, I had us 5 for 20 from the three-point line. So that kind of tells you we could have opened this up even a little bit more had we hit a few more threes or whatever. But I had us unofficial. I don't know how many field goals you had. I had us 22 for 47 from the field. So not terrible, but good effort. And just one quick note, Mason Morris, I don't know how many points he had, but he had double-figure rebounds. He had 10 rebounds for us tonight.
Well, I had him for 9 points. So
very close to a double-double for Mason. That's a great start for him.
Yeah, just really a lot of energy from that young man. Really impressed with the way he played here tonight. I'll run down the scoring real quick. North Decatur led in scoring tonight by Caden Muckerhide, had 23 points. Kind of a quiet 23, I thought, Gary.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like he had that much, but really done a good job for us. Coming with 23. He's followed by Chase Youngman, had 10 points. All of his came in the second quarter, believe it or not.
I'll be darned.
And 2 kids finished with 9 points, Mason Morris and Brady Maurer, 9 each. Brady saddled with some foul trouble there early in the first half. And we had Owen Eldridge comes off the bench, scores 4 points for us. Cooper Palmer has 2 free throws for 2 points, and Schnell hits that 1 free throw late in the game. So our Chargers, 58 points, 9 of 17 from the foul line is what I had our Chargers for.
Well, like I said, if we can clean up the shooting a little bit, and whether it be free throws or the three-point line or whatever, going to be a little bit more effective. But we also know how that goes with offense. You know, you never can tell from one night to the next how consistent you're going to be offensively. But one of the things I was really happy about tonight, well, 2 things on the defensive end. We really controlled the boards. I thought we did a great job blocking out. We did a great job rebounding. And then I think the other thing, I thought we defended them. You know, we didn't let them get straight line drives to the basket. We didn't give them wide open threes, and I think that was obviously the difference in the ball game, because they've got some athletes and they can hurt people with those 2 things.
Well, and I'm going to go back to Mason Morris. I mean, Scruggs, yeah, he had 12 points for him tonight, but boy, when I watched his men's scrimmage, I thought, boy, we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
But Mason really stepped up tonight, done a great job on defense, had 9 points on offense. So really can't say enough about the job that Mason did. Just all around, hustle.
Yeah, he came up with a lot of loose balls, a lot of hustle plays, and just a great job. We'll kind of wait a few minutes on Coach Metz. I know the Chargers don't have a long time to celebrate this win, as Rodney Martin, the athletic director at South Decatur High School, just presented the Chargers with the travel trophy there about 3 or 4 minutes ago, and so the Chargers get to take that back to North Decatur. So have to get ready now for another tough one tomorrow night. We go to South Ripley, and they've got they only lost one kid from last year.
Okay.
And they're still relatively young. Their 2 best players are both juniors.
Oh, wow.
They're 1-1. Jacksonville beat them first game of the season at Jacksonville, 49-46, and then they beat Rising Sun, I think, last Saturday, about 15 or 18 points or something like that. So that'll be a tough one. And we always know it's always tough to beat them down there.
And they're going to be tall. They're going to be long. They always are. I don't know where they get all that from, but they always come up. Hey, real quick, Scruggs led South with 12 points. Rathburn, 9 points, had those 3 fouls in the first half. Really hurt him because he was a spark there in the second half. Actually had all of his points in the second half. Skaggs had 8 points. McMurray comes off the bench with 5. Then they had Keller with 4, and Absher had 2 points for them. They were 4 of 13 from the foul line for the basketball game.
Yeah, neither team shot free throws very well, but yeah. Well, Jeff, why don't we take a couple more commercial breaks and see if Coach Metz joins us. If not, then we can wrap it up. And,
wait, here it comes. Here it comes. So.
Yeah, he just spaced it. We just had to get his attention there.
Well, it's first game of the year.
Yeah. Well, Coach, congratulations. You got that traveling trophy back where it needs to stay all the time.
And when we got on the bus tonight, I accidentally left it. I had to call my AD to bail me out to bring it. And if I wasn't so superstitious, I would have said, you know what, just leave it because it's coming back with us anyway,
Yeah, there you go. Now, real good effort by our kids tonight from start to finish. I told Jeff, the information you sent me, I kind of condensed it down into what I kind of took out of it. I made my own Clef notes from that, and took that to a point where I said, here's the 3 things I think that Coach Metz is talking about. We got to control the boards.
Yep.
We got to control the tempo.
Yep.
We got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yep.
And I think, one of the things I thought we did really, really well was rebounded tonight.
Yeah, and some of the ones that, of course, I'm always going to nitpick, but South plays such a fast style, I guess, if that's the way to put it. That sometimes chaotic. They'll put some shots up, and it's almost like we're looking around because we're not ready for them, so we'll be out of rebounding position. And I thought it took almost 3 quarters for us really to dial in and be like, okay, now we're ready every single time down the floor because they may put up a shot you're not expecting. I'm going to go find my guy, block him out, and pursue the ball.
Well, and they shoot so many perimeter shots, like I told Jeff.
Yeah.
There's so many deep rebounds. I thought even our perimeter guys did a good job of not only holding blockouts, but then going and getting the ball.
Sure, and I agree. And not just that, I preached to our guys before, after watching them, we have to create extra possessions. And Mason Morris, Owen Eldridge, Brady Maurer, I don't know how many offensive rebounds we ended up with, but we had some timely rebounds off missed putbacks that I thought it either extended the game or answered, a 2 for their 2 to kind of keep that gap. It got down to 12 at one point, and I don't know that it ever got any closer.
No. Well, unofficially, I had us for 14 offensive rebounds.
14 offensive rebounds.
And that's not, I may have missed 1 or 2, but that's kind of what I had. Another thing we talked about was tempo. I thought early in the game, boy, they were getting it out. And I told Jeff, one of the keys is not turning the ball open in the open court because, boy, they're gone.
Yes.
And you can't recover from that. Not only do you lose the ball, but they're going to get a quick 2. And I thought as the game progressed, I thought we did a little better job of that.
Yeah, because then and I may have miscounted there, but in the first half, they got 6 of their 18 points on leakouts.
Yeah.
Just us being either taking an errant shot or an inefficient shot, and then we got 3 guys going to the glass, and we didn't have our get-back guy, and next thing you know, they're throwing it ahead, and they're shooting a layup. And we were able to, I don't know that we gave up anything uncontested as far as leakouts go in that second half.
Right. Yeah, I would agree. Well, Coach, good effort by a lot of different kids. I had Mason Morris for 10 rebounds tonight, too, and that's great. And Jeff and I talked about this. He just does a lot of the dirty work.
He does.
Not just the rebounding, but he defended Scruggs. He gets his hand on a lot of loose balls, hustle plays. But yet he chipped in with 9 points tonight, too.
Yeah. You look at Mason, and I told him last night at our team dinner, we were just kind of going around and we were talking to each kid as far as, what do you want out of yourself individually this year? And something I followed up with him on was he has the potential and the tools to be the best athlete I've ever coached. I mean, Connor Linkmeyer last year was, don't get me wrong, he could jump out of the gym and he was long, but Mason is so, I don't know, his wingspan probably, like you look at him and his arms hang down to his knees. He can jump. His lateral quickness is very, very good for how long he is, and he's very, very fast twitch. So if he can continue to rebound the way he did tonight, I told these guys, and Brent's told these guys, going back to last year, Lance probably got 6 to 8 points a game off Caden's misses. Those points are there for somebody to take.
Exactly.
And if you can follow him to the rim and that thing comes off just a little bit too hard, you're going to have an opportunity for wide open putback because Caden's going to draw that guy. And Mason did a fantastic job of that tonight.
That's no question about that. Well, Coach, no time to really relax or celebrate a whole lot. You kind of out of the frying pan into the fire tomorrow night. Tell us a little bit about South Ripley.
South Ripley returns everybody but one guy, or maybe two. They may have had 2 seniors last year, but one that played significant minutes for them. I've watched them play both of their games so far against Rising Sun and against Jacksonville, and I know they kind of had a rough one their first go out against Jacksonville, but they've got some players that have a lot of varsity experience. Henry and the Ward kid have both been playing some minutes since they've been freshmen, and they kind of leaned on them a lot last year as sophomores. So they've got nothing's going to, we walk in the gym and they're not going to have that freshman nerves, stepping in against a seasoned team. But I look at them as, obvious worthy opponent. We got to respect them going in from the standpoint of can't take anything lightly. They're very, very talented ball club, and they're going to be who we're going to have to, make a statement against and beat again in March if we want to win an intersectional.
Well, congratulations tonight. Good victory to get out of the gate with here to start the 23-24 season, and hopefully we'll talk to you on another victory tomorrow night.
That sounds good, guys. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Again, final score here tonight, Chargers 58-40 over the Cougars, and our JV double win tonight, JV 150-30. So good start for both teams here tonight. And Jeff, let me read the sponsors here real quick, and then we'll wrap it up and get out of here. Our first quarter sponsor, H&R Block. Decatur County Memorial Hospital is the second quarter sponsor. Canali and Daughters Car Wash, third quarter sponsor, Napoleon State Bank. Fourth quarter, our halftime. Excuse me. I think I got it, Jeff.
Okay.
Sorry. Apologies. Stone's Farm Service, Big Sky Restaurants, our free throw sponsor.
I'll try to finish this
take
up.
over.
I'm trying to see where he's at here. Russ, Fry's A&W, Levenstein's Abbey Carpet, Gillenhouse Funeral Home, Acre Automotive Group, Buy Right Auto, Decatur County Recycling, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
I don't think we need to worry about those on the back here.
All right.
We appreciate everyone joining us tonight. Please tune in tomorrow night, approximately 7:30 again, down at Versailles, Indiana, at South Ripley High School, where the Chargers will try to get their second win of the season. Jeff, great working with you again this year.
Yeah, been a long time since I've seen you, Gary.
Kind of missed Michelle tonight, but Suzanne did a great job of filling in and running the camera thing.
Well, hopefully Michelle was listening tonight. I doubt it, but hopefully she was tuned in, and if she was, she'll have a message or something.
I'm sure. I'm
All
sure.
right.
Well, we appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Again, Chargers victorious tonight, 58-40 over the Cougars. We'll see everybody tomorrow night. Thank you.